Well, good Monday morning, ladies and germs. ID to sight and sound check, please. Good morning, Alan. All right, thank you very much. Let's get started. We're going to have a good week here this week. And we know that trading can involve the loss of risk, the loss of capital. Okay. We don't really have anything out there on the economic calendar today. In fact, it's quite a very, very lackluster week. Earnings, we need to add Berkshire B to this list. They did not have any scheduled items. I saw it flip across on StockTwits. And let's see, I'm trying to remember. We'll get to it in just a second. We'll go over look at Berkshire B's up $4 to 205, so it's going to gap over a lot of this stuff here and get up into an area where it could run. Jacobs Engineering, JEC, looks like it wants to go to 70.25, which is off the top of the charts there. And our SeaWorld is going to gap up to 24.20, which again is off the chart up to the top. And Tyson $1.25 to 59, but it's not even close to recovering what it lost. We do have SRE is down to 115. IRWD Ironwood dropping a whopping 4% to 1840. Right to the bottom of the range there. And that's all we've basically got of the earnings that I'm looking at the moment. Nothing untowards. Let's get back. And the market overview. Yep. Let's go look at the U.S. dollar. See how she's doing today. Wow, up at 95.5. Looking like it might even be trying to break out here. So we'll take a look. The stochastics RSI is up near the top. We'll see if it gets a rollover here. But until it does that and the price comes down, we just gotta follow the lead of price. And oil up 67. Stochastics RSI is curling up, but let's see. We've got to get over like $70.50 before it gets going to the upside. Gold down 7 to 12.15. The bear market in gold continues. Silver following it down by 15 cents this morning. All right. Before we get over to the S&P, I want to take a look at the T2122. The T2122, we've seen a little bit of a weakening in the market, even though we're going up highs. We're doing it on, I'm going to say fewer and fewer are making a monthly high, 4-week new high over new lows. So we had a big one back here in early July. Then we did another peak here in the middle to the end, 20th of July, 19th. And here on the 26th. And again on the 31st. And if we roll over, we'll make another one that's basically going lower peaks every time, even though we're going to higher highs. So that does not bode well for the market. That means the breadth is getting weaker. But we'll see. Price is king. Make sure you're in the ones that are going up and not going down. And you probably don't have to worry about it today. You may have to worry about it tomorrow when the whole market comes down. All right. Let's get back over to, I believe it's trade ideas. And the trade ideas for today are not in any specific order. Let me put them in now in a specific order. Allison looked pretty good here on earnings, and it's going sideways, so it's basically a 1, 2, 3 move. If I go to a 3-day chart, you can see it, or a 2-day chart, you can see the continuation move is setting up as a possibility. Avery, pretty much the same thing, but you got to go to a 3-day chart or a weekly chart to kind of see that. And when you do that, you can also see that 120 to 122 jumps out at you as a possibility. Costco, looking for a possible breakout, and my Fibonacci's take it at 235 and 240. So I'll take it at one step at a time. I'll take 227 to 230 at the moment. CSIQ, and round and bottom breakout. Let's see if it really is. Yep, it is. My target would be 1530. So see what happens if it gets up there. But that looks pretty decent to get that. ESIO was a recommendation on Friday, and it's doing that 45-degree runner. Longer term, I see it going up to $27. It's got a 25% short, and you can see the 27.25 right up here. There's very little to stop it over here, and the balance of power is picking up. Garmin looks like she wants to try to break out over 65 and a half. We'll have to see what happens when it gets up there. I think Hess is finally coming around. I think it wants to go up to the $70 level. Intuit's a possible short, bear flag, down, up, roll over. The only negatives to this is that this 202 level could act as support. It's done it before, but more likely 198 or lower. So that's what I'm looking at on that one. KLA Tencor, Clack, may not have enough in it to the upside. About $5 to this 123 and a half. But it is trying to do a 45-degree run after earnings as well. Micro Squish was a Friday recommendation. Let's see if it can get back up to this 111. This one was amazing. I wish I had gone into it instead of some of the others I did here. And we're probably stopping right here and pulling back a little bit. It exceeded the prior swing level by just a bit. And this is usually what happens. They'll blow right through them and then come right back. And we'll see what happens when it comes back. I'm going to look at the weekly chart on SPLV. This is the low volatility portion of the S&P 500. And we're within a stone's throw of the January highs. This is amazing. That tells me that the dividend payers are getting more interest. Let's look at SPX. See, SPX is a little bit further back. Now, it's doing well. It's also within probably 3 or 4 stone throws of the January highs. But it's definitely not as nice as the SPLV. My mother will be happy for that in her portfolio. I'm surprised that this one's still in existence. That and RAD. I thought they would have gone by the way of Radio Shack, but Unisys is still out there. It has 19% short. That's probably why we're getting a 45-degree runner on the short covering rally. I like UPS here. If I go to a 3-day chart, you can kind of see how it went sideways here and kind of takes out the noise there. I think it goes up to 134 in the end. XYL, it did a move up, pulled back to the prior resistance level. Now is support and looking for a breakout and a move to 79. Okay, let's get back over. All right, I will post out. I have posted out the link here. I'll do it again. I posted the entire trade ideas, but here's the link to the charts on FinViz. And you guys know about that, so I don't need to talk to you about this at all. About the open house on futures trading in room 3, 9:15 to about 11 o'clock every day. No password required. All right.